This is Gilbert Mwale, and I'm so glad to be talking to you, farm CEOs. And this is what I wanted to just talk about today, is that we have noticed something very interesting, at AgriJobs and at IMSEEker, is that in the last few months, we have farm owners who we have recruited for, like gotten farm workers on their farms who come in as supervisors between them and the rest of the casual workers, or what we call handy workers. And these guys that we brought in have been able to help with doing things like record keeping, scheduling the work on the farm, and making sure that everything is being done. Now, one of the things that we thought at the back of our minds we were just solving was literally just someone who's coming in with technical knowledge, coming to help, run the farm better. But interestingly, what so happens is that because the farm owners have been traumatized so much by the previous, work culture on the farm, where, there was a lot of theft, or, a lot of loss out of just negligence, and maybe just, not getting the right results on the farm, is that most of the farm owners have just been putting up with activities and have literally lost hope over this farm, and it's just a going concern on a regular basis. It's like every time they see a phone call coming from the farm, they really don't want even to look at it, because they know there's another problem coming from the farm, and they have been wondering, how do we deal with this? Now, we spoke to them over a long period of time. They attended our masterclass, called us and all those things, and we finally, came through. They have called in and said, look, get me somebody. And we ran through the interviews, get them somebody, and that person lands on the farm. And 1 week, 2 weeks, they realize how amazing this person is, to the extent that the next thing we start getting as a concern, like right now we are doing phone calls, doing follow-up calls, to all our farmers and the farm workers themselves, just to find out how things are going. And we find that sometimes farm owners literally just black out, like they go silent, literally for 1 month or 2, and they're not communicating with the person on the farm. And we were wondering all this while, what's going on? It's a peace of mind that this person could not get for all these years, to the extent that they realize someone else can run the things at the farm. This is not a good thing I'm saying right now. I'm not commending this as a good thing, but this is where we're realizing to say that maybe farming is so stressful and we don't realize it because we're running on it on a daily basis. But I think farming is so stressful that it is causing mental stress on a lot of farm owners, emergent farm owners. I think, tell me, how are you doing, stress-wise, mental stress-wise? Are you okay? Is everything going okay? Because we've noticed a situation where the moment the farm supervisor arrives on the farm, 1 month or 2, find the owner just turns off their phone, or just simply is ghosting. They're ghosting, leaving the farm supervisor on scene and no response. Obviously, they're providing all the other things that are needed, sending money for the things that are required, but the person is just not passing by the farm. Week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and everything is going on well at the farm, obviously, but the team needs you. The team needs you, so please don't take that break for so long. Make it at least 2 weeks. Go and rest for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. By the 4th week, please return to the farm. They need your direction. They don't need your hands. They need your direction. So please, let's distress as farm owners. You would think that the farm where it's a green scenery and all is a place where people distress from, but it stresses those who spend their money on it. And let's be honest about that. So please, farm owners, when you get people who are amazing on the farm to come and manage it, don't leave them by themselves. Please make sure that you are available. Tell them that you're going for 2 weeks, you're going to rest. But make sure that you are available again when they need you. See you later.